Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In today's video, let us see how to solve one more problem, which is calculation of purchase consideration. So question is on the board. Kindly take the screenshot of the question. Following are the balance sheets of X Limited and XY Limited as on 31st March 2023. So they have given the balance sheet of X Limited company as well as the balance sheet of Y Limited company. Now see the adjustments. X Limited and Y Limited amalgamated their businesses to form a new company called XY Limited. So X Limited and Y Limited are amalgamating and making a new company called as XY Limited. The assets of both the companies are valued as follows. Fixed assets 25% more, stock 15% less, debtors 10% less. The purchase consideration is discharged by the issue to both the companies sufficient number of equity shares of rupees 10 each in XY Limited at an agreed value of rupees 12.50 per share. Calculate the purchase consideration and state the number of equity shares issued to each company. Okay, this is the format to calculate the purchase consideration. Now, as we all know that, first we should take assets. Okay, first, what is given in the... Now check the balance sheet. First is land and building. Next is machinery. Now, if you see the first adjustment, they have given fixed assets 25% more. Here, what are the fixed assets we have? Only land and building and machinery. For this, you need to add plus 25%. Now, see, X Limited, this is X Limited, okay, this is Y Limited. Now, X Limited company in the balance sheet, they have given 1 lakh as a value. So, for that 1 lakh, so see here, 1 lakh you need to add plus 25%. It will be 1,25,000. That you need to write here, 1,25,000. Next, Y Limited company has land and buildings worth rupees 1,50,000. So, you need to make 1,50,000 plus 25%. That time it will be 1,87,500. That you need to write here, 1,87,500. Next is machinery. Machinery also 25% more. So, X Limited company has the machinery value in their balance sheet, that is 1,50,000. So, here 1,50,000 plus 25%, that is 1,87,500. That you need to write here, 1,87,500. Next, Y Limited has a machinery worth rupees 1,25,000. So 1,25,000 plus 25%, it will be 1,56,250. That you need to write here, 1,56,250. Next, debtors, they have given debtors. Next, stock in hand. Okay, so see the adjustments. Debtors 10% less. So debtors is 10% less. See the balance sheet. So X Limited has a debtors of value rupees 25,000. So 25,000 minus 10%, that is 22,500. So 22,500. Now Y Limited has a debtors of value rupees 50,000. So 50,000 minus 10%, that is 45,000. That 45,000 you need to write here. Next is stock in hand. Stock 15% less. So this stock is 15% less. So X Limited company has a stock in hand of rupees 75,000. So 75,000 less 15%. So how much is the actual value of stock now? 63,750. That 63,750 you need to write it over here. Next, Y Limited has a stock of value rupees 75,000. So same. Here also same 63,750 you need to write. Next, cash at bank. Cash at bank, how much is there? This is 10,000. Then here also 10,000. Here you need to add all these values. So when you add this 1,25,000, 1,87,500, 22,500, 63,750 and 10,000, you will get 4,08,750. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 4,08,750 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, when you add 1,87,500, 1,56,250 and 45,000 and 63,750 and 10,000, you will get 4,62,500. ಇದೆಲ್ಲದನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? 4,62,500. ಏನಿದೆರಡು? ಇದು total assets. These two are total assets. Now we need to subtract it by total liabilities. Now liabilities taken over. See the balance sheet. We all know that equity shares we are not supposed to show here. Reserves and surplus also we should not show here. So what we need to show? 12% debentures. So 12% debentures. How much is the debentures of X Limited company? 1 lakh, and Y Limited company also it is 1 lakh. Next, what we have? We have sundry creditors. Sundry creditors. How much is the sundry creditors of both the company? Both the company has a value rupees 60,000. Idu liabilities. Idu liabilities, total value of liabilities. So total liabilities is to, what is the total liabilities? You need to add 1,60,000. So X Limited will be 1,60,000 and Y Limited also 1,60,000. Now you need to subtract this 1,60,000 from the total value of assets. ಈ total value of liabilities na total value of assets ಇಂದ subtract ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Now subtract this 1,50,000 from 4,08,750. You will get 2,48,750. Then when you subtract 1,60,000 from 4,62,500, you will get 3,02,500. What is this? This is purchase consideration. This is purchase consideration. Now see the question. The purchase consideration is discharged by issued to the both the companies sufficient number of equity shares of rupees 10 each in XY Limited. So this X Limited and Y Limited company will be issued the shares of XY Limited company. ಈ X Limited company ಮತ್ತು Y Limited company ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವರಿಗೆ XY Limited ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ at an agreed value of rupees 12.50 per share. ಈಚ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂವಿನ ಶೇರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಂತೆ 12.50 per share. So now ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಎರಡು ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ 12.5 ಫಾರ್ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಕಂಪನಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ 12.5 and 12.5 value. So now divide 2,48,750 by 12.5. You will get 19,900. Then divide 3,02,500 from 12.5. You will get 24,200. What is this 19,900 and 24,200? This is nothing but the number of equity shares issued. So we have found out the answer for both the question. Means the XY Limited company is issuing 19,900 equity shares of rupees 12.5 to X Limited company and 24,200 equity shares of rupees 12.5 to Y Limited company. So hope you have understood this video, and the notes for this particular video I have put in the first comment. Kindly download the notes and study well. Thank you.
If you have any queries regarding today's session, kindly send your queries to education.mbroadcast@gmail.com.